Hi, I'm Ash and welcome to Chasing Cars. This is the Skoda Karoq, the same Karoq that has been on our market since 2018. Now, while we still wait to hear if the next generation model is coming out anytime soon, is this compact SUV completely outdated or is it still worthy for families?
Chasing Cars, honest reviews of your next car.
Brought to you by
The exterior styling of the Karoq is clean, it's simple, but when you look at it side on, it looks quite short at the back, kind of squished, a little bit frumpy maybe. This is the top spec Sportline 4x4. Now, as the name would suggest, it's trying to be sporty, but it's kind of lacking in that department in my opinion. Although they are trying really hard with these 19-inch alloy wheels, but personally, they're not my cup of tea. You do also get up front the Volkswagen Group's fancy matrix LED headlights. Unlike the base Select model, you do get some fun colors to choose from. This one here is race blue metallic, and there's a really nice orange color called Phoenix. Karoq sits just above the even smaller Karoq in the Skoda lineup. Starting at just under $40,000, that'll get you into the base Select model. For an extra $6,000, you can get the Sportline trim grade. That comes with the same engine, a 1.4 litre turbo petrol front-wheel drivetrain. Or you can pay extra for the 2 litre turbo petrol all-wheel drive. It's a high premium though, almost 10 grand. The cabin design does betray the Karoq's age slightly. It's very much old Volkswagen interior in here. You do get tactile buttons for the climate control, which I absolutely love, although they are feeling a little bit outdated. And the infotainment screen is rather small, and some of the imaging does look a little bit old as well, but connecting to Android Auto wirelessly was really easy and really simple, and I've never had an issue with it. The quality of the interior is generally pretty good. There's lots of soft plastics, like up here on the dash. The trim inserts here giving off that sporty feel with fake carbon fiber looks, but most of the sportiness from the cabin is coming from the perforated steering wheel, which is really comfortable to hold. All the buttons are in the right spot, and as well the racing bucket seats, super comfortable, hug and support you. Lots of under-thigh support, but again, that is what is really giving the sporty vibe of the interior of this car. In terms of storage up here, it's kind of lacking. Glove box, standard size for a compact SUV. You've got storage up here, which you can hide away, which I do love, but there's a wireless charging pad here. So if you're charging your phone, then you've got nowhere to store anything else. The center console bin, I am not a fan. You can pull it forward and backwards to hide all of your knickknacks and your goodies, but once you lift it up, the storage space is super small. There is a spot here to hold your cups, but let me show you how small the space is for your cups. So if you have anything bigger than this, now that I've removed it, there is nowhere in the center to store any type of beverage, which in my opinion is a huge fail. Although the door pockets are quite large and do fit a decent sized water bottle, you're not going to have a coffee cup in there. So where am I supposed to put my latte? I have no idea. But some other good things about the door pockets is you do have a little rope bungee which holds everything in place as well, which I do love that they've thought about that. But this is my biggest gripe, and Skoda, you've got to do better. This flagship, circa $60,000, it's missing some pretty notable features like high-grade upholstery, electric adjustable seats, panoramic sunroof, but you can have them, good news, but it's going to cost you about an extra $6,000. Getting into the back seat, we knew there wasn't going to be a lot of space back here. So if you're thinking this is going to be a car for you and your family and you've got some really tall teenagers with long lanky legs, it's probably not going to be a good fit. But for me and my family, I've got a 3 and a 6-year-old. They had their 5-point harness seats back here and they found it really comfortable to climb in themselves, get up into their seats, and it worked for us while we had it. The climate controls in the center, I find that they're up higher than some, and so they worked really well for my boys getting nice and cool. And as well, if you don't have car seats and you're actually enjoying the seat, you've got some heat seating back here, which is always to be desired. You've got the same good size door pockets. You're going to fit your water bottle in there, your map pockets behind the front seat. And in the center, pulling down for, again, some pretty small cup holders here, but it does have a ski pass through to the boot, which is always a plus in a small compact SUV. Here at the back end, you can kind of get a better look at how it is a little bit squished. But one thing I do love about this car is that it has a power tailgate. Everybody loves a power tailgate, which it reveals that it actually does have quite a lot of storage space. This gives 521 litres, which is much more than its Karoq, which only gives 400. So we love the space. It's quite a high storage, so you'll be able to fit plenty of stuff in here. Even if you've got a double stroller, you'll be able to fit your shopping bags on top because it is quite tall. Another thing we love that it has levers for the automatic fold down for the back seats. And when you have those folded down, that's going to give you 1,630 litres of capacity, which is just huge. Now, Skoda is known for all of its quirky and cute little storage things that it has. So it has your umbrella, which has its own dedicated storage space just up here. You've got 2 pockets on the sides. It comes with a storage net to hold all of your cargo down. We've got 12 volt, and then under the floor, we've got a space saver, which we will have that over a repair kit any day. So what's it like to drive the Sportline 4x4? Well, for starters, it has these nice large 19-inch wheels, which is big for a compact SUV, but they give support to the ride, so you're not feeling all of those harsh, nasty bumps on the road, but there is a firmness to the ride, and the tires can get noisy on the road. The upside is strong grip, and the Karoq can give a spirited ride when in the mood. While it comes with more power than other models, the all-wheel drive comes with a DSG dual clutch auto, but that still has this gearbox's bad old habits. It has jerkiness and hesitations while at low speeds, and it just doesn't respond as you'd hope when you're putting your foot down. This does improve when you put it into sports mode, but it still doesn't truly feel effortless. The compact size is great for driving around town and navigating shopping centre car parks, and the steering is nicely weighted. The safety features are well balanced and they're not overly intrusive while you're driving. Although the blind spot monitoring light that comes on the side mirror, it definitely caught my eye every time it came on. The parking sensors as well, they are very sensitive, so you will definitely hear them going off. Overall, if you take away the DSG, I find the drive of this Karoq really enjoyable. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's easy. The weightiness to the drive of the steering wheel, it just leads to a pleasant drive on the road. So, is the Karoq showing its age? Well, yes, in some respect, but it still remains a good option for compact SUV buyers. Good packaging means it's got great interior and boot space, and it's good to drive. The range-topping Sportline 4x4 is a little exy, and the DSG gearbox hinders the driving experience. Our tip, go for the regular Sportline. It still gives you a decent petrol engine, and it'll save you 10 grand. But tell me what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching Chasing Cars.